later on, no, when we go to regression, we'll be dealing with dependent and independent variables. Ayan. Do you know, in a regression, no, we study causality. No, meron tinatawag tayong cause and effect. No, okay. The cause or the causes are the independent variables. No, the effect, no, would be the dependent variable. Yun ang ginagawa natin sa regression. Regression is the study of causality. No, it is the study of cause and effect. Now, let us say, for example, no, your research is investigating the factors, no? Let us say, for example, investigating the effects of employee empowerment on organizational commitment. Okay, that's your research, no? Investigating the effect of employee empowerment on organizational commitment. So, alin dun ang dependent variable? What is the dependent variable in that investigating the effect of employee empowerment on organizational commitment? Alin si DV?
Organizational commitment.
Organizational commitment. Okay? Yun ang effect eh. Ano yung cause? Diba? Ang cause niya is the independent variable, which is employee empowerment. So, pag gagawa ka ng review of related literature, titignan mo, no, yung mga sulat na regarding that. No? That, no, empowerment affects your organizational commitment. Okay. Now, can you have two or more independent variables? Yes, you can have two or more independent variables. Like, for example, investigating the effects of teamwork, empowerment, and training, no, on organizational commitment. Now, in that case, organizational commitment is your dependent variable, and your independent variables are what? Training, teamwork, and empowerment. So in this slide, it says that the independent variable, no, is the experimental or predictor variable. Now, these are other names, no, for independent variable. Okay? And then, okay, the dependent variable is sometimes called, no, the outcome variable. All right? So, next. Now, I'll proceed to Ttest. Okay? So, this is now T-testing. Okay. So, let us say, for example, in the data set that we had, no, I want to know, no, the difference in the writing score, no, of male students and the female students. Ayan. So, ano ang characteristics, no, na nandun, no? May nahanap akong continuous variable, which is the writing score, no? So, tinatanong ko ngayon, sino kayang mas magaling, no, sa writing? Yung males o kaya yung females? Meron bang difference? No? Okay. And since dalawa lang ang pinagpipilian, so actually in a T-testing, no, I'm dealing with binary, no, or categorical variables with two categories. Sino kaya ang mas magaling sa writing? Ayan. Sino kaya ang mas mataas ang organizational commitment? Yung male or female? Yung single o kaya yung married? Okay? Now, ang tawag doon ay independent samples T-test. No? That's what we call the independent samples T-test. Okay. Next, can I compare also, let us say for example, all the 200 respondents, no? I'll compare their math score versus their social studies score. Pwede rin. No? So same group, no? Pero dalawang results. So ang tawag naman doon ay yung dependent sample or paired, no, T-test. Okay? And then the last one would be the single sample T-test, no? Sinasabi niya mayroong national average, example. The national average is 50, no, for writing score. Oh, ano yung average natin sa writing sa respondents compared natin dun sa 200? Compared natin dun sa 50, sorry. No, that's a single sample T-test. Okay, so let us have some examples, no, to prove those. So I'll stop sharing muna this, and then no, we will have Stata. Okay? So I'll share Stata. Do you see Stata now?
Yes po, sir. Visible po.
Okay. I'll just look at my Ayan. Let us say, for example, no, I'd like to check no, if there is a difference in the writing score no, between males and females. Okay, so this is the command Ttest, write, comma, by parenthesis gender. Did you see that? So meron tayong Ttest, no? It's as simple as that. I repeat, okay, this is the command, no? Ttest, write, by gender. Did you get this? Okay. Now, syempre hindi mo naman may interpret lahat to, no? Pipili lang tayo ng mga kailangan natin, di ba? Okay. Now, ang unang kailangan natin dito yung main column, no? So you will know here, no, that the average writing score of males was 50.12. No? Okay. The average writing score of females was 54.99. Sinong mas magaling? No, sa right. Sinong mas magaling? Females.
Female.
No? The female students. Okay. Pero ikaw, gagawa ka ba ng intervention ngayon? No? So you have to know, statistically, is there a significant difference? I repeat, you have to know if there is a significant difference no, in the writing scores of males and females. Okay, using Stata, you have to check the p-value. No, it's here in the middle. No, okay. The p here is 0.0002. No, okay. And ordinarily, no, if this number is less than 0.05, no, assuming a confidence level of 95%, no, okay. So this is significant. I repeat, no, okay. When you're looking at the p-value, it must be less than, no, dun sa significant level na 0.05, no. And if this is 0.002, it is less than 0.05. So we say that, no, that the difference in the writing score of males and females is significant. Okay, kasi kung hindi siya significant, hindi mo na kailangan gumawa ng intervention, di ba? But since significant yung difference niya, di ba? Baka kailangan mong gumawa ng intervention. Okay? Now, can you apply this in your research? Of course, yes. No? Like for example, no, you are measuring the organizational commitment, no, of the employees. No? Pwede mo bang tignan yung difference ng male at saka ng female? Makikita mo, di ba? Na iba yung organization, yung level of organizational commitment ng male, iba kay female. At kung significant yung kanyang difference. Okay, so how do we interpret this? No? Okay. Now, there are other things that you must check here, no? Which is the T, no? The T value and the degrees of freedom, no? This is the degree of freedom. No, I don't know if you have studied degree of freedom. Normally, degree of freedom, no, is the number of observations, no, minus 1. No? So like in this case, no, if you have 200 no, respondents, that will be 200 observations minus 1. No, that will be 199. That is your degree of freedom. No, but if you are using a Ttest, no, it's minus 2. That's why your degree of freedom here is 198. Okay. Now let us try to interpret this. No. Okay. So I'll stop sharing this, and then I'll share my here. Ayan. Ito yung kanina, no? Ayan. Ttest right by, this is actually gender. No? Now, I will tell you later, but pinapalitan ko siyang female, no? Because when I'll be using, when I'll be doing regression, no, that will help me. Okay? Medyo gumit na lang ng konti, pero ito yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina, the p-value of 0.0002. Okay? Now, how do you interpret this? Ayan. So you say, an analysis of variance showed that the male students, no, what do you disclose? No, the M, no, that's the average. That's 50.12 with a standard deviation of 10.31, had lower average writing score than female students. No, you have the M, that's the average of 54.99 with a standard deviation of 8.13. Saan ko sila galing ito? No, this is the mean for male students, 50.12, and this is 54.99. Ito yung standard deviation. Nandito yung t-value, no, the t-statistics, no, okay, and the degree of freedom. Ito to. So t 198 equals to negative 3.73, and you may write here the value of p, or you may write p is less than 0.05, and the reader would know that there is a significant difference. No? Kung minsan pag nagpe-present tayo ng table, pwede mong ilagay yung p-value tapos meron kang remarks, di ba? Significant, not significant. O yung iba naman naglalagay ng asterisk, no, doon sa mga significant values. All right? So that's it, no? Okay. Now, let's have another one, no? Akyat tayo. Let's have a paired t-test, no? Okay, let's see kung ano yung pwede natin i-compare. Ayan, okay. Now we compare, no, the writing score and the reading score of the 200, no, respondents. Okay, so nakikita nyo ba to? T-test write equals read. No, that's the command. Okay, so I'll do that, no? Okay. So t-test write and read, no? So write equals read. Okay? So ito yung result niya. Okay, do you see the result? Okay, like for example, this is an average of 52.775 for writing score and an average of 52.23 for reading score. Now, my question is there a significant difference, no, in the writing score and reading score of the students who participated in the survey? What's the p-value here? No, the p-value is 3.3868, and this is greater than 0.05. No, meron siyang difference na 0.545, but the difference is not significant. Okay. Now, in research, no, meron tayong tinatawag na pre-test, no, at may tinatawag tayong post-test. Di ba may ganon, meron kang pre-test, tapos meron kang intervention, tapos meron kang post-test. Now, you want to know, no, gusto mong malaman kung merong difference, no, yung result after the post-test. Di ba, una meron kang di ba, nag-survey ka na doon sa pre-test. Tapos intervention, tapos post-test. Ito yung ginagamit doon. No? So t-test, pre-test is equals post-test. So malalaman mo if there is a significant difference. Did you get that? All right, so how do we interpret that? Let's see. Here. So ito yung result niya, and we said that there is no significant difference. Okay, so let us interpret. An analysis of variance showed that the average writing score, so you have to disclose the M is equals to 52.78, no, comma SD, the standard deviation of 9.48 was higher than the average, no, reading score. And no, if you see the p-value of 0.39, you would know that the p is greater than 0.05. So there is no significant difference. Okay, the last one, no? What if, no, meron tayong national average. Ayan. Let us say the national average is 50. No? Ngayon, i-compare natin yung writing score ng mga estudyante natin dun sa average. Like for example, no, if you are in a university, no, gaano tayo kalayo, no, dun sa national average. Kasi if there is a significant difference, no, dun sa writing score ng mga estudyante natin, no, compared, no, dun sa national average, then interventions must be made. Diba? Okay. So let's try it. Okay. Let's say, no, the writing score national average is 50. So tignan natin kung asan tayo, no? Okay. So Ttest, gawin natin. Nag-ano ba siya? Nagsi-switch pa siya ng screen? Ano yung nakikita niyo ng screen ngayon? Yung
Presentation pa rin.
Yung presentation.
presentation pa rin. So I need to stop sharing ulit and then I'll share the Stata. Okay. So anong sabi ko na? Ttest. What? Writing score.
Right.
Equals
50.
50. Ayan. So that's it. Okay. Now, what is your writing score? 52.775. No? In fact, we are higher than the national average of 50. Now, are we significantly higher? No? Are we significantly higher? Yes, the answer is yes. No, 0.0001. Okay? So we are significantly higher. And let me interpret that one. Okay. So Ttest. Ayan. So lalagay mo dito a single sample Ttest showed that the respondents, no, then you disclose the M, the standard deviation, had higher average writing score than the national average writing score. What's the p-value? The p-value is equals to 0.0001. Or you may write p is less than 0.05. Okay. Guys, it's not always 0.05, no? Like for example, if the confidence level, may gumagamit kasi ng 0.01, no? Like if the confidence level is 99%, so it's 0.01. Mas mataas yung ano nun, no? Kung gumagawa ka ng mga regression, no, mas significant siya ang take-up niya. Okay? So, that's t-testing, no? As I mentioned, nagti-t-testing tayo. Ang ginagamit natin, nagko-compare tayo ng results ng continuous variable, no? Nung dalawang groups. Di ba dalawang groups lang ang kinompare ko? No, si male, female, si public, private, si single, married, si writing, and ang tawag dito, si math score. Eh paano sir pag tatlo? No? Paano pag tatlo ang i-compare ko? Like for example, no, in this data set I have low income group, low SES, no, the middle SES, no, and what? The high SES. Ayan. So sabihin natin poor, tapos yung mga average, tsaka rich. Magkakaiba ba yung kanilang writing score kaya? Kasi hindi sila pareho ng kinakain eh. Diba? Mayroon bang effect yung kinakain nila? Like, mayroon bang significant difference kaya yung math score ni poor tsaka ni average? Or ni average tsaka ni rich? Ang gagamitin natin doon ay ANOVA. No, have you heard of ANOVA? I guess yung iba narinig na to yung ANOVA. No? Okay. Let's see what ANOVA is. No? The one-way analysis of variance. No? So when you have more than two categories, no, instead of t-testing, no, you do what? ANOVA. Okay? So tingnan natin, how do we do ANOVA? Like for example, here. Ayan. So this is the command. No? I-check natin kung sino ang mas magaling. No? Or kung mayroon bang significant difference, no, doon sa math score based on social economic status, no? So this is the first one, no? Okay, parang you want to know if there is a significant difference in the math score between the groups. Hindi mo malalaman kung sinong mas magaling, si low, si middle, o tsaka si high. No? Sinasabi lang niya, if there is a significant difference. No? In this command, one way mass SEST. No? But I will not use this. I will use another command. No? Ayan. Bon is short for Bonferroni. No? So, pwede mo gawin yung one-way mass SES, no, comma, T, Bon. Bon stands for Bonferroni. Okay, look at the results. No? Here, no, meron siyang difference between the groups. No? Malalaman mo, meron mo kayang pagkakaiba? Is it significant? Yes. Because the p-value here is less than 0.05. This is 0.0005. Pero hindi, I want to know. No? I want to know meron bang difference si low at saka si middle. No? Okay. So punta ka dito sa baba. No? Ito yung Bonferroni. No? Yung dinagdag natin. Nakikita niyo ba? Yan,
Sir,
medyo
hindi
maliit.
po.
Sir, hindi po na.
Hindi
Iba po
nakalita.
yung kanina pa pong
Alright. So, ang nakikita nyo yung...
Yes po.
Test
Yung
po yan
Ttest
po.
pa po, sir.
okay, sige. So, gawin natin muna, sige. Ito yung nakikita nyo, yung Stata.
Opo.
Yes.
Okay. So, I'll do it, no? So, one way, that's one way, mass, pindutin ko yung SES, ito yung more than 2 categories, no, comma, T, Bon. That's Bonferroni. Okay. So, ito yung result. Nakikita niyo yung result. Okay. Now, if I want to know if there is a significant difference, no, in the math score, no, between groups, no, as a whole, okay, I will know that there is a significant difference. Why? Because the p-value here is less than 0.05. But wait, no, I want to know, may pagkakaiba ba si low at saka si middle? No, okay. Kasi ito low at saka si middle eh. Tignan mo ang math score ni low ay 49.17. No, si middle 52. So mas magaling talaga si middle, no, na estudyante. Okay, but is there a significant difference? So here, no, dito sa ibaba, makikita mo that there is a difference of 3.04. No? Middle is higher by 3.04. But statistically, is that significant? Okay, the next number is the p-value. No, it shows that there is no significant difference. No, why? Because 0.184, no, is greater than 0.05. Are we clear? Okay, now, I want to know, no? May pagkakaiba kaya si low at saka si high? Talagang ano na to eh. Iba na yung kinakain nito eh, di ba? Joke lang yon Okay. So, no? Tignan natin. Uy, from 49, ang score ni high, no? Income group ng mga estudyante, from 49 to 56. There is a difference of 7, no? Sa kanilang math score. And it is significant. So there is a significant difference. Iba talaga si high, no? Okay, si middle naman at saka si high, can we compare? Si middle at saka si high? Yes, we can compare, no? The difference is 3.96, no? And look, is this significant? Yes, 0.028. Diba? So kapag ang research mo, mayroon bang effect yung social economic status, no, dun sa math score, no? Your research is the effect of social economic status on the math score, no, of students. That's your research. So ito yung result mo, no? Malalaman mo that there is a significant difference. No, kasama to sa mga analysis na gagawin. Of course, when I say that, no, that's you should be using regression. Pero later on you can connect it with this one. Okay, so how do we interpret, no, this one, an ANOVA, no? Okay, so how do we interpret ANOVA? Okay, so this is an example of your ANOVA interpretation. Ito yung nakuha natin kanina. I hope you now see the PowerPoint. Okay. Ayan. So, ayan. Medyo mahaba, no? Yung ano natin. So yung una mong interpretation is this one. An analysis of variance showed that the difference in math score among the different social economic status, no, was significant. Was it significant? Yes, because the p-value is 0.0005. Now, you will interpret each one, no? Okay. O ito, di ba? We compared si low social economic status versus the middle social economic status. Okay, how do you interpret that? Post hoc analysis using Bonferroni post hoc criterion for significance indicated that the difference in math score, no, between low social economic status, you have to indicate the mean and the standard deviation. Oh, don't forget not to indicate the values. And middle social economic status 52.21, SD 9.36 was not significant. Why? Because the p-value is equals to 0.184, which is greater than 0.05. Did you get that? Okay, and then continue. Oh, what's the next interpretation? This is the comparison of low and the high. No? Okay. And is it significant? Yes. It was significant. The p-value is equals to 0. And then next one, no? Ito. Comparison of the middle and the high. No, was it significant? Yes, no? Because the p-value is 0.028. Did you get that? No? Okay. So, now you can know, the difference between a Ttest and ANOVA. No? Okay. So kapag Ttest, kung minsan naman ginagamit din nila yung ANOVA, no, for 2 categories, pero sinasabi lang 2 categories ANOVA. Parang ganun na sinasabi nila. No, but for us, no, that's how we differentiate them, no? So gamitan mo ng ANOVA when you have more than 2, no, categories. Did you get that? All right. So